all. And the people who are watching in Trends and Suggestions, welcome, welcome, welcome. Once again, we are coming live with so many powerful speakers. What we are, why we are here for, is there are a lot of things to learn, which is to unfold your own uniqueness, because every person have a unique personality, which I personally felt that is there is something called identity, right? So think of anything that is called identity. Okay, there's this people here, the speakers are so much powerful because they got their own identity. They know what is good for them at this particular moment, how to reach out to the people and interacting with ease and effortlessly. So yes, thank you so much. Those who want to on their cameras will get the maximum benefit out of it because this needs energy. So we request each one of you to on your camera, take the maximum benefit of it. So today we have the biggest panelists. That this is the first time we are coming with this webinar format. I am coming always with the interview format. I never thought of this webinar. So friends and suggestions, people who are watching live, it's the biggest opportunity to just to write down. And those people who are here, please show your paper and pen because I am always being a learner. I always have carry my paper and I always carry my pen. So be your paper, I'll just be with your paper and pen and the mirror. This is, and keep yourself hydrated. I keep my bottle with me always. So yeah, thank you so much. This webinar is not going to be like a normal webinar. It's like a fun. Okay, we will do a lot of fun activities here. So first, let me see according to the screen, I'll just read out. Doctor, we have uh, Tazyn Ahmed, right? No, Tazyn Rahman, sorry. So we have Dr. Salia Ahmed, who has not mentioned herself as a doctorate because there is an identity problem, right? Which we will be working with. So yes, we have Dr. Tazyn next to her mentioned this because the reason why is she is confident enough. And when she speaks, the world speaks. She is so much powerful speaker. When I met her, she is a cancer awareness coach. And not only this, she's transforming different personalities, giving them their own knowledge through the process of neuro-linguistic programming. The world she's changing. She's so powerful. She has so much transformed, so 10,000 people's life till now. And she is also helping me to transform my dad's condition. So hats off to her. Yes, when she will speak, you will understand what the power is she has. Saleh Ahmed, she is a goal and purpose coach, doctor, until and unless you are writing doctorate, Dr. Saleh Ahmed, I will not introduce you as a doctor. So if you want, you please change. At this today, you will be working on the identity. Yes. So Dr. Salia Ahmed, who is purpose and goal coach. Okay, she will be coming up with how you can write a goal properly to get what you want in your life. We have Honey, you know what, yes, she's a mirror magic coach. And the way she always talk about, okay, this is her unique techniques, which helped me. Because before I handed over to Dr. Tazyn, I want to share one of the things of her. I have a problem with my eye. Okay, I have a lateral palsy. The time she asked me with the mirror to see, the magic begins in my life. So she will be coming with that magic. Stay till the end. And we have Maria Pontes. She is like, she has wrote 3 bestseller books. And she is basically into, she has already mentioned, that is, she is retirement coach, means retirement lifestyle coach. How many of you are below 50? Just put in the chat section that I'm below 50. Yeah. When she called me, that time I was in my 30s. Oh no, she called me in my 40s. So she was telling me before this, I got a call in my 30s. That is, have you done your retirement plan? I called yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Tazi. So I immediately called cut the call, disconnect the call. I told that person, see, I'm not 59. I don't want to know about retirement plan. But the time she will unfold her discoveries, why she is here, for what she wants to give. Next, we have powerful lady, that is Suman Manjrekar. Anyways, everybody was maybe thinking Sanjay Manjrekar. We have heard about the cricket batsman, right? So yes, she is in wealth management. She's an infinite wealth management. She is doing this coach, and she is basically a cricketer in this industry. So she will give you how to manage your wealth and getting involved in all the things. So over to you, Dr. Tazi. I've now let me know this how your journey was and what you want to give it to the corporate professionals here, your learning and the working professionals here. Over to you.
Thank you, Devasmita. Thank you from the bottom of, I think, all of our hearts. And we know how much pain you have put into put all of us together. Day in and out, you were into it. Thank you for making this happen. Thank you so much, Devasmita. This really means a lot. This really, really means a lot. Thank you. Well, now talking about corporate people, and, I personally feel that, somehow we neglect ourselves in this crazy rat race that we are onto. We don't know what we are running after. And, somehow we neglect ourselves, right? I learned it the hard way around because, I am a very advanced third stage cancer champion, right? I do call myself a cancer champion. I have conquered it. But if I now look back, there were certain things which I ignored during my life, right? Can we mute everyone? Yeah. Got it. Done. I muted everyone. Right. छोटी छोटी बड़ी बड़ी शहरों में ऐसी छोटी छोटी बातें होती रहती है, right? Pros and cons of technology. It's okay, right? So, I personally felt that there was certain aspect which I ignored in my life, because of which I had to battle cancer, right? But at the same time, I'm grateful that cancer happened to me. I feel that I'm blessed that it happened to me, because I would not be what I am today had cancer not happened to me. There was this strong message that came to me during that journey, because of which I am doing what I am doing right now, right? But at the same time, I would like to request each and everyone, there are certain things that you need to work upon, right? One thing I strongly felt is we ignore our emotions, right? So when we ignore our emotions, ultimately it is there, it is deep down there, but we don't acknowledge it, right? And what happens is when we don't acknowledge our emotions, it is there, and सड़ने लगता है वो emotions. Just think, वो सरेगा, सड़ते सड़ते what would happen? The rottenness, right? That smell will start spreading in your body. Just imagine there is a rat somewhere down there in your body and it is rotting, right? सड़ रहा है वो. And what we are doing, बदबू आ रही है, what we do is we put some sprays. थोड़ी देर के लिए there would be fragrance all around, and you will think कि problem गया. और ये problems कैसे show होता है? छोटे छोटे तरीके से. Diabetes, blood pressure, thyroid, PCOD, autoimmune diseases, ये सारी चीजें आपको शो होने लगेंगे, right? और आप क्या करते हो? उसके ऊपर दवाई छिड़क देते हो, इन द परफ्यूम छिड़क देते हो कि वो बदबू नहीं आए. एंड व्हाट आर दिस perfumes? You take on medicines. We are working on the symptoms. We don't work on the root cause. right? This is something which I learned during my cancer journey. I'll tell you who introduced me to this and how I came over it with a due course of time. So, when I understood this thing, I started working on my emotions. I started digging deep into what are the emotions that I am holding on to. And, when I understood what were the emotions that I was holding on to, there are certain processes which helps you to realize what are the emotions that you are holding on to. Because when I initially got to learn this, I was like, no, such a happy-go-lucky person. I'm not holding on to any emotions. I'm absolutely a happy-go-lucky person. But when I was again told, no, it has to be there. Otherwise, this problem would not have occurred. When I dive deep into it, when I did a lot of processes to first understand what are the emotions I was holding on to. Once I understood it, I started working on it. Again, there are n number of ways in which you can release your emotions. Once I started doing it, my healing was super duper fast. My doctors were also amazed. Ye kaise ho gaya? How did you heal so fast? ये possible ही नहीं है, humanly possible ही नहीं है what you are doing. Now, the hospital has roped me as a trainer to train the cancer patient. I did my treatment from Max, and Max have roped me as a trainer to train their cancer patient that, you are doing something different. Every person should know this who are battling this, right? Thank you so much. So, this is one thing that I learned. So, all the people who are listening to me, please work onto your emotions. Whatever emotions that you are holding on to, it's very, very important to release those emotions, right? There are n number of ways to do it. One simple way that you can do it, first, you do a little introspection. Try to find out what emotions, right? Go into your childhood, then your teenage, then your adulthood, then your present phase, wherever you are. Try to find what emotions you are holding on to. Once you find those emotions, start writing those emotions, right? Start writing those emotions, but while you are writing, don't read it again. Just write it down in a spiral notebook kind of a thing where you can tear the page, right? Just write it with a blue or a black pen. Just write it down and don't read whatever you have written. Just let it flow. Let all the emotions flow. Then what you do is you just, fold the paper and burn it. And you just drain off the ashes, either in the washroom or in the commode. Just wash it off. And I suggest you doing it for continuous 21 days. One emotion for 21 days continuously. You will start seeing that, the intensity of that emotions going down, and whatever issue that you are facing, you will see you are healing from it. Start doing it. Okay. The other thing which I realized in my cancer journey is how powerful our mind is. This is super duper amazing because I was told that chances of my survival is very less. And I defeated that not once, not twice, but thrice. I had cancer, very advanced third stage, almost fourth stage cancer. Then I had COVID just after 2 chemos. Again, everyone left their hope. My sister is sitting out here right now. She will tell you maybe some other time what they went through when they got to know that I was diagnosed with COVID. Because doctors had very clearly told that, after chemo, if I get COVID, it will be very difficult. Sitting at room with the air purifier on, still I got my COVID. But again, I survived. Then I had this chemo port and I was declared cancer free, but the chemo port I developed septicemia because of that chemo port. Septicemia is infection in your entire body, right? And my BP was 40/nil, which 120/80, mine was 40/nil. And it was on my birthday eve. On the eve of my birthday, I was hospitalized. I was in the ICU for more than a week. And doctors were amazed that at this BP, how can you be in your senses? And I was laughing and I was telling, it's my birthday. Why are you keeping me in the ICU, right? So this is so powerful. And, somewhere in one of the hospital walls, I have read that let your faith be stronger than your fear. Let your faith be stronger than your fear. Once I read it, and I was like, I was already into my spirituality journey. I was like, I have immense faith. Not for even a single second did I ever think that I'm going to die. You know, so this is so powerful, right? I have another 2-3 minutes. Suppose Debasmita, I have another 2-3 minutes, right? So let's quickly do one activity through which you will yourself understand how powerful your mind is. Okay, all of us, rub your palms, just rub your palms, just rub your palms. Put your fingers like this, put your fingers like this. Look into the gap, look into the gap and say, both the fingers are coming together. Look into the gap and give the intention that both the fingers are coming together. Both the fingers are coming together, coming together, coming together. Look into the gap with full intention and say that both the fingers are coming together. Both the fingers are coming together. Just give the intention, just give the intention and say, give that instruction that both the fingers are coming together. See? See, I can see Maria's, I can see Suman's, I can see Debasmita, I can see Tanvira's, I can see Neha's, right? Yeah, Nani also did it finally. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Now rub your palms, move your fingers and give the intention that these fingers are apart. These fingers are absolutely apart. Just tell these fingers are absolutely apart. Just give that intention, these fingers are absolutely apart. Absolutely apart. Absolutely apart. Absolutely apart. See? It didn't join. It didn't join, right? Right? This is how powerful our mind is. Whatever instructions, whatever commands you give, your mind follows that. You just need to learn how to train your mind. That's exactly what I do in my community, Mind Over Cancer, because I understood how powerful our mind is. And I have done certain practices with the help of NLP, with the help of hypnosis, with the help of Ho'oponopono, with the help of Honey Vichani's mirror magic work, right? So, these things combined together, it does magic. I am a live example. Otherwise, if I had not done any of these things, I am sure I would not be amongst you today, right? These are so very powerful, and that's what after defeating death thrice, I am in a phase that I want to give back something to the society. I want to help people, whoever is fighting any disease, be it is a lifestyle disease, be it a autoimmune disease, and obviously if anyone is battling cancer, obviously I would love to help them. We have developed a community of more than 1,200 people within a span of just 4 months. And the amazing transformation that we are seeing in people, that is giving us so much of satisfaction, right? I think all of us who are into this coaching industry, when you see transformation, the amount of satisfaction that we get out of it, no amount of money can ever replace that, right? All of us will, in the panelists, we all agree to it, right? Fine. Thank you so much. Debasmita, I would like you to share, if possible, the Calendarly link. If anyone wants to have a one-on-one with me, you can just book a session with the Calendarly link. And I'm sharing, Debasmita, if you can just share the WhatsApp community link. If you want to be a part of my community, please join that WhatsApp group and be a part of my community. Thank you so much. Now it's my honor and privilege to introduce someone who has been instrumental in my journey, in this cancer journey that I was talking about. What happened in one of the instances, my liver parameters were very deranged, and I was told that my cancer is spread to the liver. I was like, I need a session myself. I wanted to take a session. And by the grace of Almighty, I already knew Honey through some other platform. And I know Honey's personal journey, how she overcome a major challenge in her life. And I knew that she is the right person who can guide me, because she has already done something amazing in her life. I asked Honey, I took one session from Honey. She introduced me to this beautiful mirror magic work, and as well as the emotion that I was talking about. how to heal yourself. She introduced me to Louise Hay. You can heal your life. And, her teaching, I still get goosebumps whenever I think about that session and what Honey did to me. You know, if I am today here with you, Honey has a major, major role to play. And I feel so very blessed to be with her in this session today. And thanks to Debasmita for getting us connected like this, right? So please, I hand over to Honey now. And please, whatever Honey says, please blindly follow it. It's absolutely magic. That's why she calls herself Mirror Magic Coach. It is absolutely magic. Over to you, Honey. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
So that was amazing, Dr. Tazeen. And I cannot thank God enough for that session, because that session, every session I take is from my heart with an intention. The person sitting next to me or in front of me has a God power, and it will help her or him to come out of whatever challenges. And I really have the intention for each of my clients that they ignite this light in many other souls. And you are one of them, that you're doing it so amazingly well. I'm super, super, super proud of you, and so, so grateful that we met, and so grateful to see your journey. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you. All right, everybody. So this is Honey with Chani, Mirror Magic Coach, and Dr. Tazeen is already introduced. So I wouldn't take much time to introduce myself. My suggestion, if you can put your videos on and show me that you have the mirrors, because I'll talk less and do work more. Okay, because I always believe in practical dikhao, Baba. What is the theory? So much I've understood in the YouTube, Insta, books, everywhere. Show me the practical thing. So we're going to do practical things. So I just want to know in the room, I believe we all are here from the corporate background, or somewhere we are looking for the appraisal, or maybe transition in the job, or maybe the retirement. Just let me know the crowd, how is the crowd over here? The power of the mirror is it can work magic with anything and everything. Maybe you're looking for health, maybe you're looking for relationship, maybe you're looking for change in the career, maybe you're looking for the education, maybe you're looking for parenting skills or relationship skills, or connecting to the divine and ultimately achieving nirvana. This can help, right? And that's so amazing. And if you all can turn your videos on, it will be really, really great, because I get energies from the videos on. Okay. So if you have the mirror, I'll only do the mirror work together. I'll not tell you the science behind it, or commerce behind it, or whatever behind it. Whatever is there, you will know it. Okay. So I want you all to look into your eyes in the mirror right now. Everyone, just look into the eyes, even the panelist and everybody else, so that let everybody get the taste of it. For a minute, I just want you to look into your eyes without moving here and there, without getting distracted. And the second thing, what I want from you all is notice what comes up, what emotions, what thoughts, and how is your body responding. Become totally aware, attention only on your eyes. Okay. Okay. You may stop looking in the eyes and tell me what came up. If you can unmute, that will be great. Or you can type in the chat box if I can see the chat box. I'm not sure if I can. Just two or three of you unmute and say. Yeah, Dr. Tazeen.
Yeah, what I saw is, I am with the intention of impacting 10 lakh people's life by 2030. At times I used to have doubt, but now when I looked into myself after, I don't know, I had a lot of conviction that yes, I have already done it.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for sharing. That's amazing. That's what you build up the relationship with yourself in the mirror. And that's what it's giving you back. Whatever love, attention, appreciation you've given it to the mirror, it's reflecting back to you now. Amazing. Anybody else who's doing mirror work for the first time like this? Anybody in the room here? Yeah, Gauri, unmute.
Yes, me, Sandra.
Sorry, yeah, Sandra.
First time.
Yeah, please share what happened when you looked in the eyes.
Nothing.
Nothing. How was it? Were you relating to it or was it a stranger in the mirror? What was it like?
No, just a stranger in the mirror.
Okay, and I'll come back to you. Let Gauri also share.
Okay.
And you can keep looking in the eyes because, yeah, Gauri, can you share something?
Yeah, so for me, I don't know, a smile came on my face, like I was able to, I don't know, see something, like definitely I felt something. Uh, I felt happy that, I felt like I can do anything that I sort of want to. I know it's strange, but yeah, this is the first time I'm doing this. I've never done this before, but yeah, I definitely felt like I, I looked at myself and I said, look at you, you can do whatever you put your mind to. Why do you doubt yourself? you know yeah, that's the first thing that sort of
Amazing.
happened within a few seconds. Yeah.
Few seconds. I must say it was not even a full 1 minute. It was just few seconds. And so others can type it down because we have next step also to go. Once it is just building connection of just finding out who's in the mirror. So Sandra and maybe other people also, if you're doing it for the first time and nothing happens, it just a signal which tells us that we are in our own skin, in our own body, and still when we look at ourselves daily, we look at ourselves, we get ready, we have bathroom mirror, we have dressing table mirror everywhere, but when we look into our eyes, we feel like strangers. And isn't that strange? Right? So it's very, very important that we take out little time, at least a minute a day, so that we can feel that connection. First is to at least, okay, no, I know you, okay. And then, of course, I'll come to the point and I love you. And then we'll also come to the point that whatever else we want to achieve. So this is like I'd say this is 3-in-1 tool. Like many, many things can be done. But first is to connect. Because if you cannot connect to yourself, it's highly impossible that we can connect to anybody else at the deeper level. We might be connecting with people at a superficial or upper level, calm se calm, cut to cut, office level, mein, this level, mein, but then deep connection must be really rare in the people's life who cannot connect to their own self. That is the depth of the spiritual way of doing it. Second thing, if we are looking at the growth in our career or in our job profile or in our promotion, whatever else we have. I've never been in the corporate background, but I have got the clients who are from the corporate background. So our net worth is always about our proportional to our self-worth. If we feel worthy of ourselves about whatever amount that we are there, by default, by the law of attraction, by the universal principles, you will be attracted to those opportunities and all those things. It might be a journey, but we cannot be expecting something beyond our self worth, right? And if we cannot connect to ourselves, it will be, as I told you, difficult to connect to others. And when we cannot connect to others, it is difficult to trade or business or growth or anything else. For anywhere we connect to people, हम लोगों से बात करते हैं. We have the work with people, whether our bosses, our subordinates or colleagues, everybody's people. And if we have the deep connection, automatically there is uh, somebody will give opportunity, somebody will give you raise, somebody will give you promotion, somebody will give you reference, somebody will talk about you the way Dr. Tazyn. We had no idea how Dr. Devismita got introduced, both of us on the same platform. And we had first session, I think pre-COVID, 2018 or 19 somewhere. We were in some common group and then she said hi and then I said, okay, let's connect. So that was connecting to her, which impacted not only her, impacting her own community. That is a power of connection. And that happens only when you can truly connect to yourself in the mirror. Okay, that's first thing. Second thing is you can heal your past. If you're going through a lot of traumas, if you're going through, even if chota trauma, not a lot of trauma, even if you're going through any challenges or past hurt, you can straight away release that in the mirror. Or if you want to
How
manifest
does that
anything,
happen, ma'am? Sorry. Sorry, how does that
uh,
happen?
yeah, so of course, that's a deeper thing. Of course, Sandra, I can guide you with that now right away also. Uh, so we have 5 minutes. Of course, you can join my community free webinars and then one-to-ones also. That is later even for the depth work. But for now, I'll definitely give my bestest best in this 14 minutes that I have got. So now we'll go to the second point. Okay. Now we'll look into the mirror. Everybody, please look into the mirror and ask, what is it I'm ready to release now? What is it am I ready to release now? And wait for the answer. The thumb rule is always look into your eyes for whatever work you're doing. And if you get the answer, please share with me. Anybody got the answer? Yeah, Dr. Tazyn is pro. Anybody else also? Yeah.
I was like, I release any self-doubt that I have. Minutest of the self-doubt that I have. That,
Amazing.
I will not be able to achieve whatever I want to achieve. But that is totally gone today. Thank you, Annie. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah, Gauri, did something happen? Sandra, something came up?
Yeah, I typed it on in the chat box, my anxiety.
Uh-huh. Okay. Beautiful. I somehow can't see the chat box. I don't know. Somehow I'm not able to see where is it. You can send it to me so that I know maybe I felt at peace with myself. That's what I saw. Okay. So whatever answer came, and if I'll tell you what the biggest challenge in doing the mirror work is, A, we don't believe it can be so powerful. B, we give up on it very soon. मैंने किया कुछ नहीं हुआ. Giving up too soon will not get the result. So it is possible that first time I have seen so many people doing the work, they go into tears and all first time. And it is quite possible 2-3 times also you don't feel connection. Perfectly fine. That's a part of a process because there has been time that we haven't connected to ourselves and we are kind of scared to really look into our eyes. There's something, of course, it must be childhood trauma, whatever else. And when we go deep into one-to-one sessions, we come to know. But the problem is, it doesn't work because we stopped working with it too soon. So, my suggestion if you want to start doing the work, just connect your eyes each day, every day. And what am I going to release? Or simply say, I love you. Of course, there are, again, what happens inside the mirror, they will say, what suddenly you come up in the mirror and say, I love you. I don't trust you. Understanding, we haven't believed it. We haven't built a relationship. Suppose some guy comes to me and say, oh, honey, I love you. And he's just seeing for the first time. Will I believe him? Of course not. You need to build connection, show that you're truthfully, you are taking care or you are really, you really mean what you say. So the same thing happens when you build a bond in the mirror. First, build connection. Hi, how are you? I'm there for you. I'm sorry I was not there for so long. So just build connection and then say, I love you. And then ask, do you believe me that I love you? Now, why am I saying all these things in the corporate context? Because unless you do not connect to yourself, unless you do not feel worthy, and then you say, I'm worthy of all brilliant things I ever want. Okay. Whatever you have, your dreams and desires. If here in your head it is not fit in that you are not worthy, it will never manifest. It might come, but it might go away. Maybe because of hard work or something, it comes. But if your self worth is very low, it will not remain with you. How many of you experience this kind of a work? So it's very important. I feel worthy when I'm doing this work in the mirror. I always say, like, we need to say it every day, I'm worthy of all the success that I desire. I'm worthy of all the promotion that I'm asking for. I'm worthy of all the name, fame, money, career, whatever. It is universe is abundant, it is limitless. Just claim that power in, and if you see and you can see in the eyes and feel, wow, no, it's coming very, very soon. And if you see in the mirror and you doubt, no problem. We know how to release it. We will say, I release the self doubt and I believe in my self worth. So everything happens in the mirror. All right. How many of you are going to practice this daily? If say me in the chat box or just raise your hands because I can't see. Okay. And I think I'll have only 2 minutes more. I need to introduce the next participant also. And I need to introduce my things. So I have given a Linktree link where I have my one-to-one free sessions in that. I have a free webinar on 2 hours webinar, not 14 minutes webinar. We go really deep in the free session also. And then I have my blissful community where we share lots of good stuff every day. And then I have my LinkedIn, YouTube. I have amazing channel there, which I keep talking about a lot of different things, how mirror can help, how self-love and all these things can help. Instagram ID, everything is there. Just be a part of it so that your life is no more the same after today's session. God bless you and I love you. Each one of you, those who have taken time to be here and interested in your own self-growth. And of course, a career growth that you're here. So thank you for listening to me. Thank you for participating. And now I'll pass over the mic to Maria. I'll have to say a chota incident, how this, how her work is impacting so many different lives. Each one of us have unique gifts, and each of us are going to give back to the world before we leave. That's our intentions, to be here coaching and teaching people. So she's a retirement coach, as I know, and I know I was a 23 years, say, teacher in a school. But before I transited from teacher to the full-time coach, I was preparing this, from past 10, 20 years, 15, maybe more than a decade. I was into my coaching, in my understanding, in my certification programs and everything. So when the time of retirement came, I was well skilled to conduct my sessions and to be all out. Right, time's up. So, Maria, coaching dialogue is skills never retire, and they should never retire. You should not say, I know it all. So you need to keep on developing your skills, the ones which you really love. Naturally, they come to you, but we need to polish. We cannot be just saying, I know it all. Keep polishing and all those things. And anything else, Maria will guide you on the retirement thing more on it. So over to you, Maria. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honey. I feel very attracted to her by the first name, Honey. Okay. And moreover, when she said she's a teacher, I love teachers. I loved my school. So teachers are my favorite. So having said that, Honey, thank you so much for really, taking this little time to say a few words about me. So friends, thank you all of you who have joined here this evening. And I'm sure you are here in for a lot of health, wealth, and happiness. So as the topic says, there's a phrase that says, early to bed and early to rise makes the man healthy, wealthy, and wise. So that's the, title of our session today. This is attributed to Benjamin Franklin. So imagine a life where you wake up every morning feeling energized, fully secure, and full of purpose. How do you feel about it? I'll give you a very small story. It was 2016, yeah, and I was getting ready for my New Year resolution, and I realized I had completed almost 35 years of my work life, and I just had 5 years to retire. So quickly went and approached my HR head, and who was my coach and mentor. And I said, I'm, retiring in 5 years. What do I do? He asked 2 questions. What is your net worth? Do you know, at that age and with so many years of experience, to be very sincere, I was scratching my head. I didn't know what was my net worth. The second question he asked me was, what will you do when you retire? How will you spend your time? And I told him, I'll go and help the NGOs and all, no, all very excited. He says, hello, your salary will stop, but your expenses will continue. So these 2 questions gave me the, jitters of my life. Next day, I went to my financial consultant, happened to be a very office colleague of mine. And I said, yes, he says, don't worry, we'll do. So this is one story in short. Subsequently, I went on a journey of upskilling. And when I started practicing coaching while at office and in my final year of retirement, I met a colleague whom I went to help to close her retirement part. And do you know what she did? She says, "Ma'am, am I retiring?" And she had 3 months, which she was not aware of. And that gave me the second jitters that here was somebody who has 3 months and doesn't even know she's retiring. And she asked me this question 3 times. And I said, yes, I'm 101% sure because I am retiring next year and I am preparing and planning for myself. So having said that, this is where my journey started of reinventing retirement lifestyle. And the first thing I would like to touch upon is, it's most people think of slowing down, but I decided to reinvent myself, start some consulting, write a book, and coach others. I had no clarity at that time, but I had mota mota. So I realized that I can create a fulfilling retirement. And to do that, I need to focus on three things. I studied during this that people plan financially, which is so important. And when it comes to other areas of our lives, we are unprepared. And these were health, financially, of course, and wisdom. When I say wisdom, I mean skills. So without health, wealth loses its meaning. Without wealth, opportunities shrink. And without wisdom or skills, life lacks direction. Now, with all this, I said, what am I doing? I need to find a balance. So by balancing health, wealth, and wisdom, retirees can live longer, stay financially independent, and find deeper meaning in fulfillment in the golden years. It's not about thriving. It's about thriving, not surviving. And then I thought, okay, part one is done. I found that. Then the next part I looked at was health. Now the health part, a little short story here. Few years ago, I was diagnosed with osteoporosis. Otherwise, my health was extremely good. That was a wake-up call. So I had to prioritize my health if I wanted to continue what I want to do or what I love to do. Start daily exercises and nutritions, and have a strong and active lifestyle. So to feel more energetic and stronger, I had to take care of my health. So soon came an opportunity, and that was last year in February. It is still a dream, I feel. I had an opportunity to go along with some 19 young girls and boys to the Kalsubai Peak. I climbed that peak with them, which is one of the highest peaks of Maharashtra, if you know that. And that was something that I achieved in my retirement just last year. So health is physical health, mental and emotional health, which is very, very important. Because if we are not strong emotionally and mentally, we cannot be, it drains our physical health. And when our physical health get drained, we run to the doctor and our financial health also gets drained. So it's kind of a circle there. The takeaway I would like to leave you with this is your health is your wealth. Without it, nothing else matters. Now, having talked about health, I love this, and that is the wealth. I love to have a lot of wealth, but it's not, of course, it's easy, but provided I create the financial abundance so that there is a legacy left. Okay. So when I retired after 40 years with NIT, I had a choice to settle either in a routine of comfort or build something meaningful. So I chose the latter. I started my financial planning, as I mentioned. then explore passive income sources, because otherwise, my bills will keep coming to me every day. Today, I'm on a journey of earning money on autopilot. How? Consultation for people who are soon to retire or have time to retire but want to plan early. Book writing, as it was mentioned, so I get some amount of royalty. And speaking assignments. So I'm taken care of financially somewhere, and I'm happy about it. What is the secret here? This is only for all of y'all, okay? This is my secret. So it's a mindset shift from a scarcity to an abundance. Financial literacy. So when I say financial literacy, is budgeting, investing, and saving. Multiple income source streams. It could be mutual funds, stock, digital product, coaching, and retirement planning, where you make money work for you. So these are my secrets. And the takeaway I'd like to leave you with: wealth is not about just having money, but having the freedom to live on your own terms. So today, I feel so excited and happy to interact with each one of you and my colleagues here. Sitting in another country, which is I'm in UK currently, with on family time. So if you see, I have the time for freedom, and I live on my own terms. So I feel very excited about that. The fourth and the last thing that I would like to share with you is this secret of wisdom. When you say wisdom, it's the power of lifelong learning. So a little story again for my real life. During the lockdown, I started a podcast, and it was completely out of my comfort zone. That time, Zoom was not known about much as it is today. So here I had to learn new skills, recording, editing, and content, which was absolutely gray area to me. Today, my podcast is growing and I'm reaching people globally. The experience reinforced the power of lifelong learning. So today, if somebody has to say something new, ye seekhna hai, or you can try this, you can do that, explore this, I'm game. Yeah. So the secret here is the importance of self-education is reading, networking, mentorship. Because someday, you never know, I'll be your student. Because in office, I was, I got all the younger people if I had to learn technology because they were good at it. So that learning aspect hasn't gone out of me. Learning from failures and experiences. There's so much. Yeah, I like if you just start noting all of those, you can come up with a book. Okay, so think about it. The third secret here is in wisdom, making wise decision in health, finances, and relationship, because this is going to take us a long way, and it does. Like all my colleagues here, and some of you who are here for the first time, I'm meeting you or you're meeting me. This is how we build relationships. This is the start. So my takeaway is knowledge alone is not enough. Applied wisdom leads to success. And here is a little short story. In one of my group consulting that I had, I was a member of a speaking association. And there, this gentleman, this speaker, wanted to co-author a book with 25 authors. I had no idea about it, though I had written my solo book. So I said, okay, let's go and try. And I applied for it. I thoroughly enjoyed, though mentally I kept telling myself, finance, तो मुझे कुछ नहीं आता है. I did that with the 25 authors. At the launch, I invited my consulting group, whom I was helping uh, in the retirement planning. I invited them for the launch, and they said, "Why don't we also do something like that, Maria?" I said, "Yeah, why not?" So all the learning from there, I took and implemented here. And the group that we had, I felt very blessed that I had a publisher in my group. I had a mass media communicator in my group. I had a coordinator who was from Malaysia in my group. And that's how we came up with a co-authoring project, which was with global authors, 19 global authors. Yeah. And that is something I realize when we learn and implement, it becomes much easier, though we may falter here and there, but it was a big project that I handled. And so this was one example that I talked about, learning and upskilling. Finally, I'd like to conclude this little session on the 3 pillars for reinventing retirement lifestyle: health, wealth, and wisdom. And if you have your pen and paper right now, I'd like you to write just 3 questions. What is the one small step you can take today to improve your health? Second, what financial habit can you start today? By the way, when I was a little girl, my mother used to give all of us 5 children a piggy bank each. I've started that once again now in my retirement. So, I feel so much of abundance every day when I put some money into my piggy bank. Okay, so that's one of my secret. What new skill or knowledge will you gain starting this week? However small it is, do not hesitate to learn something small, make a note of it and see where you get a chance to implement it. And I'd like to quote this session with a small quote. Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. This is from Ralph Waldo Emerson. So this quote is very close to me, and I thought I must share it with you. Because writing a book is something nobody in my even family or friends have read it. Then I have one last secret. Your skills don't retire. Use them to build a fulfilling future, one step at a time. With that, I'd like to say thank you for listening to me. And if you have any questions, please make a note of it. I will take it up a little later once all my colleagues share their experiences. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Till now, we are listening to the three powerful speakers. So you have gone through your this WhatsApp group. I would request each one of you what is that called? Instagram link I have shared, right? Please go to the WhatsApp group and take the picture of the speakers here. What you learned from Dr. Tazyn, because I have jotted down my notes. I will also share what you have learned from Honey. Just one takeaways. Just if you can hear also, you can type it. Maria has given so many things. I have written a book on this, Maria's one topic. So Maria's learning one takeaway, please, from this. And now onwards, Salia will take off. So she is a goal purpose coach. She is going to teach us how to write a goal. I am thrilled. So are you? Just show your energy and please, over to you, Salia.
Thank you so much, Devasmita. Thank you, everyone who is here, for being here at 9 o'clock in the evening and listening to all of us. Truly happy and blessed to have each and every one of you here. I am Dr. Saliha Ahmed. I am a purpose and goal achievement coach, and I coach executives. I am just trying to paint a scenario before you, and anyone who can relate to this, please type me in the chat box. So this is the scenario. It is 6 o'clock in the morning and your alarm buzzes. You wake up, you switch off the alarm on your phone, but at the same time, you see that there are so many WhatsApp messages from work, which you read. Your regional head has also sent a message. and you are planning your day already, 6 o'clock, even before you've had the chance to put your feet on the ground, you are already, your work day has started. So you rush to the bathroom and come out by 7:30. You are already on your first call. You are having coffee, and then you are thinking you have to drop your child to the school. You do that. You come back, rush through breakfast. By 9 o'clock, you are in office. And when you come to office, you see that there are already so many problems which you have to attend to. There is some firefighting going on. Some customer has complained to the MD. You have to attend to that. You had blocked some time in the morning to prepare for a critical presentation, but now you have to do the firefighting. Sir, can you relate with that? So all that goes on. By the time it is lunchtime, you come back to the desk, you have something while still working on the laptop or your computer, whatever it is. It's already 3 o'clock and you think, oh my God, you had decided that you will be giving 1 hour or 1.5 hours to strategy sometime, but you are so exhausted and there are people coming in who want your attention. And you had also thought you would develop a skill and you had thought that you will be working on your career plans, but it is already evening and you have had no time to do any of that. How many of you can relate with this scenario? Please write me in the chat box. Please write me in the chat box. Okay, great, thank you. I have headed various business positions in my 35 years of experience, and I've also been a coach for around 15 years in these 35 years. And as an executive, I have already gone through this whirlwind in my life. And you start with one priority, but that priority keeps on changing throughout the day, and you do not know where you are. So this is the situation that each and every one of us is fighting. And a number of times we see that people sort of say that multitasking is a great thing to do. You must do multitasking. You must do so many things. You must achieve everything. Do everything, this. And that is what your organization expects. And as a result, you also start expecting the same from yourself. But as a result, what happens that the important things in your life, they get relegated to the back and you are not able to give attention to those things. Just in the scenario that I painted, you would have seen that your strategy has gone for a toss. The preparation that you wanted to give to your presentation, that has gone for a toss. You wanted to do something for your career, that also has gone for a toss. Now, the truth is, and the research proves that when we are multitasking, in fact, we are not achieving a lot. We are achieving less. Why does this happen? Is because when we are doing too many things at the same time, our focus and attention on any one task is reduced to a considerable degree. And because we are bogged down by so many things, our mistakes that we make, they increase and the performance and productivity, in fact, goes down. What is more, not only does your productivity suffer, you in that scenario, the other scenario is also that you come back at 9:30 or 10 o'clock in the evening and you see that your 6-year-old child is awake just to say good night to you, mama or papa. And you can't say anything more. And with that pain or lack, you go to sleep. So you lose on your relationships. Then what it also does is that the brain cognitive function gets impaired slowly because you're putting so many things into your mind, your brain, so much different things are going on. Research shows that over time, your brain function, your cognitive function reduces. Yeah, so it's not great to do too many things at a time. Research shows one more thing, and that is that when you switch between two tasks, there is a switch cost. And in fact, when you switch from one type of task to the other type of task, especially mental tasks, it might take you around, the loss is around 23 minutes. So when you switch from one task to the other, you think that you are producing more, but actually the productivity is taking a beating. So what does this teach us? This teaches us that all of us need to say no to certain things in life. If we are not saying no to the urgent and unimportant things in our lives, then we are saying no to the important, which may not be urgent things. So let me repeat this again. If you are not saying no to the unimportant and urgent things in your life, you may be saying no to the important things in your life. Think of your 6-year-old child going to sleep just after saying, "Good night, Mama." See? Think of the time that you missed on preparing for your career. Think of the time that you missed on your health. Think of the time that you missed on preparing your strategy. A number of times they create a halo around a person who is doing sacrificing everything for the company. That is a great thing to do. A company is healthy and happy when the individuals working in it are healthy and happy. So what I'm going to talk about today, 3 techniques which you can do to give focused work. Say no to distraction. The phone is the biggest distraction. The screen is the biggest distraction. Say no to the distractions and do things in a focused manner to achieve more in little bit of time. Are you ready for all of that? If you're ready, please write ready in the chat box and I'll share my PPT with all of you. Just a few slides here quickly. Give me a moment. So this is the first technique that I want to talk about. This is the Pomodoro technique. What does Pomodoro mean? Pomodoro means a tomato, simply. Because the person who devised this technique was using a tomato-shaped alarm clock. That is why he called it the Pomodoro technique. It is a very simple technique, but it means that you set your alarm clock for 25 minutes. 25 minutes. And in those 25 minutes, you will switch off your phone, put it away in another room. You will tell people in your office or wherever you are that you are doing some focused work in these 25 minutes. And you will take no disturbances. You are not, you will be available after 25 minutes, but not during this period. I have used this technique and it works very well. In 25 minutes, what all you can do when there is no distraction, you just need to practice it and find out. How many of you think this is a beautiful technique? Just write Pomodoro in the chat box. What you can do with this Pomodoro technique, supposing you are working on a strategy, working on planning, or you're working on, some skill learning. After 25 minutes, take a break of 5 minutes. Again, another 25 minutes, take a break of 5 minutes. After 4 such rounds of 25 minutes, then take a break of something like half an hour. Breaks are important to rejuvenate your brain. So this is the first technique that I wanted to share with you, the Pomodoro technique. Second, because I said that when you switch between tasks, there is a switching cost. You may lose in brain time 23 minutes when you switch from one type of task to another type of task. Well, this does not mean that if you have, put something on the stove to cook and it's going to take some time, you can shove in some clothes in the washing machine and that is fine. There is no switch cost here. But supposing you are replying to emails and then you have to go to a meeting and then there is a customer complaint which you have to look after and then you have to work on strategy and planning, then you can't do all of this at the same time or just one after the other quickly. You need to focus on one type of work so that your productivity will be more. So when you need to look at emails and reply to them, don't keep replying to emails all through the day. Keep maybe 3 slots during the day during which you will reply to the mail. Keep something like 25 or 30 minutes, and you will see that within this time, you will be replying to all the mails and you will have time left to write something on your own. So batch processing. So for example, I am a content creator and influencer. What I would do is all the shooting that I need to do, I do it in 1/2 of a day. So in half a day, I'll make maybe 20 videos to put out there. Because otherwise, I would have to, get ready, put the lighting on, put the camera on, think of the points that I have to speak about, everything ready. You don't need to shift a lot when you do batch processing. So write down, take out your notebook and pen and write down 3 such tasks which you can do in batch processing method. Just quick batch processing. So that is the second technique that I wanted to share. Coming to the third technique. The third technique is the Kanban board. This again is a technique which helps you focus. What is the Kanban board? Supposing you are working on 3 different, let us say that you are working on 13 different projects. You cannot, the human mind cannot focus on too many things at a time. All of you would have been to meetings where, there is an endless agenda for the meeting. And when you come out of the meeting, they have also already talked about those 13 points. And when you come out of the meeting, you don't remember anything which is the top priority. So that is the flip side of having too many priorities. When you have 15 priorities, actually you have no priority. So what you need to do in the Kanban board, you put it in a process. This is the task to do. This is in process, work in process, and then done. When it is done, you remove. And the Kanban board, I am showing only 3 columns because at any point in time, take 3 major projects. Don't take any more than 3 projects because the human mind is not able to focus on more than 3. Once one of your projects is complete, remove that. And you can do either on sticky notes, a physical board, or you can do it on a virtual method. You can use Asana or Trello, which are available here. So use only 3 and starts with what I need to do. And below that, what are the different steps to be worked at? Then the second one is what is in process. So something has been removed. And then the third one, it is done. So these are the 3 methods that I wanted to share with you. When we are not able to say no, our own goals are relegated to the back burner. They are not in the forefront, and therefore we feel sad and unhappy deep inside. When people are able to say no, they enjoy better health, better relationships, have better career growth, and have better financial health. And they're also happier. Some of the CXO top executives of some of the well-known companies in this country are my coaches. I'm just sharing 3 names. This is Gaurav Nigam. He is Executive Vice President and Business Head at NIIT Limited. This is Anita Santamura. She is Chief People's Officer in SBI Card. This is Shivangi Verma, Senior Deputy Vice President, Edelweiss ERC. So this is all that I wanted to share. And if you have any questions, any one of you, I would be happy to take those questions. Anyone, any questions? Okay. Okay. I see lots of Pomodoros there. And how many of you loved the other 2 techniques, the Kanban and the batch processing? For batch processing, please write BP in the chat box. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Suman. Thank you, Amit, Dr. Tazyn. Okay, thank you, Kavita. And the Kanban is for managing projects, major things that you need to do so that you don't miss out on your strategy, so that you don't miss out on your career growth, so that you will be planning everything. And for that, you need to say no to the unimportant things in your life. Debasmita, would you share my LinkedIn details, or should I share it? I can share it too. So with that, if any one of you has any questions, I'll be happy to take those questions.
Could you share the two tools which you said? One was Trello and the other was?
Asana. ASAN.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So in the chat box, I am writing everyone. So I've given links of my landing page. If you come to my landing page, you can join my next webinar. On the YouTube, YouTube and LinkedIn, I give very short, because I know everyone is busy. All the working professionals are very busy. 1 minute nuggets on self-care. So do follow me on LinkedIn, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let us stay connected. If we have no questions, then I would like to introduce the next panelist, who is Suman Manjrekar. Suman is infinite wealth coach. I would love to have infinite wealth. So Suman is a financial consultant and a wealth coach, and she is a coach not only for the wealthy, she is a coach for the wealthy who already have wealth, how to keep that wealth, how to invest it so that the wealth becomes greater and greater. She is also a coach for those who would want to build wealth now. And so without taking much time, let me introduce to you Suman Manjrekar, financial consultant and wealth coach.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this lovely introduction and for the knowledge which you just shared on goals. I am really going to use all three techniques. Thank you. And yes, welcome everyone. So she's already introduced me as a wealth coach and a financial consultant. Now, my question to each one of you is, how many of you all want more money in life? Type me in the chat box. Maria says me. So many. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for your response. And my second question is, how many of y'all are actually managing your money? Then type manage in the chat box. Oh, wow. Great. Neha, Maria, Tazyn, Dr. Tazyn, Sneh. Lovely. Good. So we have a good set of people who are managing money. So many of, so as per the data, as per the survey which was made in India, 27% not managing properly. Okay. Never mind. It's okay. You can connect with me and I will be sharing few things over here. So in India, only 27% of population is financially literate, and the rest is not financially literate, and they are not able to even manage their own earned money properly, which is where then they people face problems during their retirement. And as our retirement coach expert already shared, Miss Maria, that how when people are in 30s or 20s, they don't think of accumulating wealth for their retirement, and it's only when they cross 50s is they get those bulbs on that, oh, I'm going to be 60 and I need to plan something, and which is where it's very late because you've lost upon the time. And compounding is the eighth wonder of the world, which is where your money earns for you, and whatever that earned money is there also earns money for you. So that's the magic of compounding, which plays a major role in building wealth. So you need to start early, and I'll share my PPT presentation. Since March was of 8th March, we had Women's Day. I'm going to be little bit concentrating more on women financial empowerment for women empowerment for financial knowledge. And yes, whoever are males over here can also be a part of it and help your better half to be financially literate. 1 second. Can you see my screen?
It's
Or
dark as of now. Yeah, we
Yes.
can see it now.
you can see it?
Yes, yes.
All right. Thank you. So, what is the main purpose of money? Can you all type in the chat box? So, I'm going to be asking you many questions. So, be prepared to participate and type in the chat box. Anybody? All right. So, the main purpose of money is to give you freedom, freedom of time, freedom of choice, freedom of people. Okay, we have answers. To lead a comfortable life, correct. A well-being, correct. To be financially free, yes. And also not only financially free, it has to give you freedom for people also, because many a time, if you don't have enough money, you have to bear with the person whom you may not want to spend time with. So that is also one of the reason that you should be having that freedom. One more answer. Buy things, travel, feel comfortable, give to others. Correct. Absolutely. So now, whom do you want to live like when you retire? Would you want to live like a tiger, or would you want to live like a meek cat? And I'm sure most of the people would want to retire like a tiger with the pride, with the dignity. Am I right? I would love to spend time, money. Obviously, tiger. Thank you for your answers. Thank you. Thank you for participating in the chat. So, yes, and how you can do that is you have two choices. You can be rich or you can be poor. Yes, being rich is a choice, because many people, they want to be rich, but their actions and the mindset is not in alignment with their purpose or with their goal. So, according to me, the way universe has given birth to all, universe has given food, water, vegetables for everyone. Like that, money is also there for everyone. It's in you that you need to. Now, vegetables, they don't grow in our house, right? You don't have an apple tree in your house. You need to go to the market, buy apple, cut it, and then eat. Same thing is for money. Money is not going to grow on trees in the house. You'll have to go out, work on yourself, get the opportunities, network, and then uh, grab the opportunity so that you can have money in your life. So, according to me, there's ample of money, infinite wealth, but it's in you that you go out there and grab it. Now, there are three things that affect money in a person's life. One is money management, wherein you have to actually manage money, that where to invest, how much to invest. Second is the money mindset. Even if you're managing money but your mindset is not in alignment, you will not be able to build wealth, or you will not be able to attract wealth. And even if you have proper management of money, if you have a proper mindset, but somewhere you are carrying the scars of money in your life from your childhood or even from past birth. So, yes, I'm a healer and I do believe in multiple births. So, there is some money healing that needs to be done. Then, and if all three things like money management, mindset, and healing are in alignment, then you can definitely have infinite wealth. So, as I mentioned earlier, that being the Women's Day, the month of March, I will be concentrating a little on how women should be financially literate. Few reasons over here. Before that, I will share the few statistics, and you will be shocked to listen to this. Now, throughout the world, throughout the globe, the land ownership by males are 82%, and only 12% of land is owned by women across the globe. So there's a major difference in the land owned by males and land owned by females. Then there's always gender discrimination, which we read in newspapers, we see in news that males are being paid more, or their promotion is more easy than the females. Then women working against men is also less, because in some houses women are not allowed to work. Then even women who are allowed to work or are earning good, only 20% of females are actually actively taking part in their financial management. And even in urban areas, females are merely informed. They do not participate in house finances. And what are the consequences? They are always dependent on their husband or father. They are unable to take crucial decisions and even help in taking. I mean, they are dependent on their husband and father to take crucial decisions. Then if she wants to give something, then she to even her family, she has to either ask or compromise on that. And then of course, with lack of knowledge, there's lack of confidence. And the major and the biggest drawback is she is clueless when there is an unexpected death of the spouse. And this is for all the males also who are attending here. It is very important that you educate your wife that what needs to be done in the absence of you, how she can, whom she can connect with. And I will be sharing a PDF of 7 things that you can do within a week, so that at least, this is something which needs to be done on the urgent basis. And I will share the PDF later, that those are 7 steps which you should be doing so that your family is secured. Now, 5 reasons why women should participate in financial decisions of the house. And I will highly recommend to males also to pay attention here. Now, first is, when we get married, it's an equal partnership. Like in Hindi, we say Ardhangini. So if a husband is going to retire at 60, the wife would be somewhere around at 55, or even she would retire along with him. It's not that only husband is going to retire and wife is not going to retire. So how should be the retirement life together? They need to decide together that would they want a cook, would they want a staff? Is it right or wrong? All the ladies out here, would you want a staff and a cook even after you retire, right? So you need to be a part of the retirement planning along with your husband. And when it comes to child education, are children only of your husbands? No, right? You are equal parent to your child. So you need to equally take part in the decision when the husband is planning for child retirement. There's something in the chat which I think I've missed. Okay, thank you. So, do you all agree that a marriage is equal partnership, and hence even the financial decision should be taken together? If yes, then write yes in the chat box. Thank you so much. Then second is setting the trend. Now, if you are taking part in the finances, the children are watching. So if you have a girl child, she will also learn that yes, when I go and get married, she will be well educated. It'll be the house custom to involve the females of the house. She will know, and she will not be ignored when she goes to her in-laws. And secondly, if you have a son and if a daughter-in-law comes who is wanting to participate in the finances, then if the son is not aware or has never seen the mother participating, they may have relationship issues, that my mom is not participating, why do you want to participate? And the girls of the next generation are very smart, so it's better that you set the trend that yes, even females are going to be participating in the house finances. Third, your males will appreciate me taking the ownership. Now, when you are investing money and say, for example, something goes wrong, then why alone the husband should be held responsible? If the decision is joint, then jointly you can be responsible of whatever negatives that happen, and then you can definitely take corrective steps. Then to avoid financial distress, as I said, that in unforeseen death of husband, the wife is clueless and the other relatives take advantage. So be very mindful and participate and educate yourself. And lastly, develop your own portfolio. Start saving, even from your pocket money, you can start saving 500 rupees, 1000 rupees, and create your own portfolio. So these are the reasons that you should participate. And yes, the only rule to win the money game is to know the money. And that is what I teach. With this, I'll stop my PPT. And the simplest way of dealing with money is consider it as your boyfriend. Love money. The way you handle your husband or wife, handle money properly. Definitely, money will never leave you and go. That's all from me. Thank you so much. And I will be sharing my Calendly link. So you can have one-to-one session with me with regards to management, mindset, or money healing. I'm available here to help you, and I will also share my link tree. You can join my community and become a part. Thank you so much for this opportunity and this platform. It was my honor to speak here, and now I hand over the platform to Debasmita. She is India's pioneer HR hypnosis NLP career, reigniting quote. Reigniting. She is coach and a certified NLP practitioner, director of BRASP, author, and blends. I'm so sorry. Yeah, she blends NLP and hypnosis and helps people from their career. So yes, Debasmita, platform is all yours.
Thank you so much. This is Vasu Recruitment and Allied Services Private Limited, which I have started in 2017 with a vision to help people.
Debasmita, your
We
video.
can't see you.
Okay.
Your video is not seen.
Maybe the screen is. Can you just check
It's
it?
all black.
Okay. Can you see me now? Is it visible?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So, thank you so much.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
So yeah,
Uh,
let me set my timers because timers is important. Which I will
yeah. In the meantime, I'll share.
Yeah, sure. So I would request your people, that is whether what you have got from the speakers till now. Just use this platform, share what you learned, okay? One takeaways at least to give them the energy, because we are all working together here to give you the maximum value. So please use this platform. Use your one takeaways from each of the speakers. Dr. Tazyn, I can see then Maria, from Honey was there, second speaker. Third speaker was Maria. Fourth speaker was Salia. And fifth speaker was Suman. So just write it, because I will be helping you in something which is helping you to go more deeper. So thank you so much for coming here. This is what today is 9:33. I know maximum people will be having your dinner. And thank you so much for all the speakers. With one request, they have come to give you the value. So please give the opportunity, give your energy, give your blessings to them. And now let me start. Who I am, because why you will listen to me? Who am I? Yes, I am a student of this. Before this, I want to introduce my mentor, Rahul George, who is mentored by Dr. Richard Bandler. Many of you know that is, he is the co-founder of neuro-linguistic programming. So the knowledge which I'm giving them to you at least now with the blessings of them, okay, and the blessings of the universe, as I always speak about 2M, my mom and my mother, to my mom and my mentor, okay, that is Rahul George. So taking their blessings and let's focus on, just let me know what you want in your life. As a career, in your career aspects, what do you want? And you want to see the magic. If you want to see the magic, write it down magic in the chat session. Give that energy. Yeah. Magic will unfold now. Thank you, Dr. Tazyn. Thank you, Salia. She's dancing. Thank you to each one of you. Yes, Suman, Dr. Tazyn, yeah, Maria. And now, yes, honey, everyone, to each one of you. Now, Sarita, yes, now the magic unfolds. Now, if you are ready, and just let me know, thank you, Neha. So if you are really want your magic, now I would request you, if you are in a place where you are sitting comfortably, without driving, without cooking, and not in the shop, if you are using something, sharp pens, because you are going to be little hypnotized. Okay, don't worry. Okay, just enjoy the feeling. So I would request you to just to take a nice, comfortable place and just follow the instructions. I will not say instructions. I will tell you the suggestions. Okay, so just come and take a nice deep breath in and feel the room energy. The way where you are sitting, enjoy the seat. Take a nice deep breath and relax. If possible, hold it for 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And feel you are grounded and rooted. Once you feeling grounded and rooted, just think of the career, how much you want in your salary to increase. If you are a business owner or if you are into career, just think of any numbers which is coming to you right now. This number can get faded. It may be 7 digits or 8-digit number. Think of any number right now. If you got the number, please show me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. So much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, Tanvira, everyone here. So now this number align with your, yeah, Mohit, please close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in, get relaxed, feel relaxed, and think of any number which is coming to you. Either it is 7-digit, 6-digit, 7-digit, 8-digit, 9-digit, 10-digit, whatever comes. Okay. Just think of a number. Relax. Let your unconscious mind guide you. Once you're just seeing the number, align with your designation, which you are currently into. If you are any company assistant vice president or a president or anything, any designation which you are currently into, just think of that. If you are a sales manager, HR professionals, or marketing, handling marketing, anything. And if you are a business holder, if you're a coach, or if you're a business personality, you want that revenue to happen. Just think of that, your identity. Now feel the number and align with your profession. Feel it completely in your body, from your head to your toe, each cells of the body. Enjoy that number. as the number is reflecting inside your cells of your body. It is getting bigger, bigger. Whatever the number you have thought, it is getting increased. The number of zeros are getting increased now. Feel it completely in your body. Mhm. Now, as you are feeling it, as you are seeing that number is getting expanded in your body cells, you can now imagine that is what is coming to your bank account and you are receiving that amount in your hand. If you want, open your arms and receive from the universe and whatever the divine energy you believe in. Ask that divine energy, I am that potential. I am having the value. I can handle this money. Give it to me, universe, now. And feel the energy completely in your body when you are asking. If you can handle one scoop of ice cream, you can handle this amount of money. You are money magnet. You are power. You are knowledge. You are wisdom. And feel the energy that I am being your child, universe. Give it to me more and more because I deserve it. And that is what me, I am money. Your own time and feel the energy completely in your body. Once you feel completely in your body, then slowly come back to your present moment. If you can, sit in a still position to receive it. Take that energy completely in your body. If you are opening your eyes, slowly coming to your present moment, then just wiggle your hand, take that energy completely in your body and absorb it. And have water. Because as mentioned, no, hydrate yourself because this is very important. Hydrating is the money energy is going inside you. Feel that energy completely. As we had so many mentors on wealth, we have goals set. Already we know how to now that we can write the 3 techniques Pomodoro and Kanban board, which is my favorite actually. I heard from her and I was saying, hey, bring that. Open your this board. This give your this you can right, there is a jack in every card and this jacks are these people. So every card there is a jack and these are all the speakers. So what is your experience when you are going into this? If anybody wants to share, can do that. Raise your hand or you can unmute yourself. Yeah. Yes, Neha, Sandra, and Tanvira, I can just only see you. And those people who have experienced it, please kindly share your experience, if it is possible, on your camera.
May I?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, so when in the end you told just feel it and take it, I actually shivered.
Yeah.
And I do not know why I just shivered, but then my heart felt a little bit intense and my full body shivered just for a fraction of a second.
Beautiful. And did you notice your amount? Did you get your amount? Yeah, I'll come into it.
So as you mentioned, like some 3 times 3 numbers is something you
Yeah.
had to choose. It just came to my mind. I didn't rethink or something. Whatever came, I just took it at one instant. I really don't know honestly what it meant, but whatever number just came to my mind, I just went ahead with it.
Yeah.
But in the end, when you told that so and so is what, so and so is what, I feel that it aligns maybe. I'm not so sure to be honest, but I just shivered. I remember that in the end.
Yeah. So write down whatever has come because the message will unfold you by tonight. Okay, something will come. Yes. Yeah, Suman to you and Tanvi, Dr. I love Dr. Tazeen's. Whenever I give, no, she writes something. She is like, yeah, I'll ask each one of you. Yeah, Suman, over to you.
I actually got goosebumps. And I did put my hands ahead, and like I believe in energy, I meditate and all. I'm a healer as well. So I could literally, when you said increase the zeros, I could feel it getting heavy.
Exactly.
Eh, yeah, thank you so much. So I also do money meditation, but I'm the person who's giving the instructions.
Yeah.
So it's very rare, when someone is giving the instructions and I'm doing the meditation. Thank you so much. I loved increasing the zeros.
Most welcome. Yeah.
Same here, loved increasing the zeros. And it started feeling so real and started feeling so easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
initially, even I was a little hesitant,
Huh.
but as the process went on, it became a little more easier to accept because that limiting belief all comes in the
Yeah.
way for me. So
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
I
thank you.
resonate with what Neha just said that she felt that shivers, and Suman also said that she felt the goosebumps. I also felt the same. I did feel the shiver. I did feel the goosebumps, and when you said that, no, the numbers are going into deep into your cells, I could actually see that.
Yeah.
It's an amazing experience, and I fully agree with Suman. It feels so good to be on the other side at times, right? It really feels amazing. Thank you,
so much.
Debasmita, for making us go through this process. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Over to you, Honey. Honey is basically she is a mirror magic, and she helped me because when I was seeing the mirror, I get to know about me. Okay, because I have a problem with my eyes. I have a lateral palsy. My sides are blank, and in the night I'm reducing. Yeah, so my times are up, but there is
You
possibilities.
I also want to share something while doing today's mirror work, Honey. At some point, I could see some sparkles in my eyeballs.
Wow.
That was such a wonderful, divinely feeling that I felt today. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed doing the
And
session
it
today.
is always beautiful to connect to ourselves, always, because we are the bestest version,
Yeah.
always becoming better, and we are the bestest friend ourselves. Like whoever comes and goes, other people will come and go, but you will remain with yourself. So build that connection. The most powerful investment one can ever have, other than anything else we have talked about. And Devasmita, yeah, it was really great to be on the other side. Like I have been conducting guiding meditation on and on and on in my sessions, though I do take part in it, but of course when you're leading, you're more conscious about leading. But today it was like, I'm open and receptive to all good. I've been doing that in mirror now, the eyes closed, I could see crores and crores, the numbers was just increasing. It was so natural, and it wasn't without any resistance. It was just flowing. There was just flow, abundance of flow, and it was amazing to be on the other side. Seriously, in this side, because nowadays our coaches are more of business coach, marketing coach, sales coach. This kind of work that we do it with other coaches is amazing. Thank you, and thank you for creating this platform. We really enjoyed it, and you are such an amazing host, I must say. Amazing, amazing. You're a beautiful person. Seriously. Thank you.
So much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my
Yes, thank you,
details should.
Debasmita.
Yeah.
For me, I have yet to learn quite a bit from you. So that would be a separate session.
Yeah, sure. Yes, definitely. Because here, what we are doing, since we are going to the LinkedIn profile also, we are giving all our knowledges, whatever we have learned from our mentors. Here, the mentors are having their mentors, right? Different people have different mentors. So, what exactly we are giving you is the learning which we are receiving. Now we are giving it to you because tomorrow we want to see you in the same platform. Are you ready? So if you are ready, just come down in the chat session and let's put that energy. I am ready to serve the nation because being an Indian, it is not on 26th of January and 15th of August coming that, yeah, I love my India, but really love from your heart. This is what. Thank you so much, Neha. Thank you so much, Sandra. Tanvira has to come because thank you, Tazyn, Dr. Tazyn, that you brought your sister also. I asked my mom to come. And thank you, Mohit, for giving your energy. And I hope you were in the means. Actually, the best part of here is I found that the people have interacted, right? They have given their energies as much they can put. So it's that an honor to serve you all. Okay, so from each one of the speakers, I have some questions. And before this, we are conducting different type of webinars. We are giving it right now. Next speakers will be, we have Geeta Ramachandran. She is also a strong speaker. She will be coming next Tuesday. How many of you are committing that you will be coming next Tuesday to attend this? Because this is not a one-time work. Mirror magic is not a one-time, okay? Because I faced not one time. Yeah, Dr. Tazyn is, yeah. And your health is not a one-time. Your wealth is not a one-time. And whatever the goal she is talking about is not a one-time. And whatever the thing I'm giving you is not a one-time. It's a time to learn. And we are giving after the learning. So how many of you are committed and you want your growth? If you want your growth, if you want to manage your money, just write it down. I am in for the next webinar. We will be giving you this. That I'm taking the permission of all the speakers. Can we give them the free, this next webinar on Tuesday? Can they come free? Thank you, Suman. Thank you, Salyang. Yeah, rest three, please, honey. And if you are just telling, yeah, okay. Thank you, Dr. Tazyn, Salia, and sorry, honey, and yeah. Maria is not going to be free.
Can I request a heart emoji from everyone? I want to take a screenshot.
Please go ahead. Yeah. Because I'm not leaving you people so early. This is not 10 o'clock yet. I'll ask some questions, funny questions to two of the wealth coaches. Okay. This is a story of coriander and parsley. Okay. And before I
Devasmita, I think you first ask Honey. I think she has a session again at 10, right?
yeah, sure. Yes. So, honey, for you, the question is, what you feel, what you want to give extra to this, to the session, those people who have come, what extra knowledge you want to give them, extra words, extra thing, what you want to give them. Because we have already shared our all the freebies, right? We are giving you all the energies. So last thing which you want to tell to them. Not for today, not for
This
every
is
day.
okay. So this is not my last, not my first. This is my the most always sticking to this, repeating this over and over and over again. One thing and only one thing: love yourself enough so that you can create amazing health for yourself, wealth for yourself, beautiful relationships, the career that you want, the spiritual growth that we want. It only starts when you truly love yourself. You take care of yourself. You take time out for yourself. You invest in yourself. You invest in your own personal growth. Invest in your resting period, nurturing your body, mind, and soul. Only when you keep yourself as number one priority in your life, more than your children, more than your wealth, more than your spouse, more than your anything else. Only then the true transformation happens. So just love yourself. You all deserve your own love. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Yes, yeah. Like, right.
I
We
would
all,
like to take a lead. The alarm also rang. I have to set the Zoom link for the next session.
yes, sure. And please show your love to Honey and love yourself. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so
Correct.
much.
Yeah.
Stay connected. Stay blessed. God bless you all. Bye bye. I'm leaving. Yeah.
Yes. So the question, yeah. So Honey, will meet you soon. So there is a question. There was a story actually. I'll this to Maria. Maria went to a shop. She is in UK right now. She is actually from India. She is in UK right now. She went to the market, supermarket, to buy coriander leaves, and she came up with a parsley leaf. Okay, and her son-in-law was saying, "Mama, what did you bought?" So, and how did you put it? So that triggered me, and that is since I'm into neurolinguistic programming. No, I love to play with this because here two neurolinguistic programming people are there. That is Dr. Tazyn and Dr. Salia, because Dr. Salia has not yet changed her name. Can you see everybody?
Next time, next time.
Okay. So next time, yeah. For next Tuesday, I want to see that. Okay. So let's question them. So what would happen to your wealth if you heated your financial investments like coriander leaves or treated, okay, nurturing and pruning them regularly versus letting them grow and like parsley leaves, abundant but scattered and unmanaged. So over to you, Maria, and then Sumit. Yeah, or anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm unmuted. So, how I look at it, it's like this. If you treat your investments like coriander, trimming, watering, keeping an eye on them, they'll thrive, giving you fresh returns regularly, just like the perfect garnish on your favorite dish. हाँ? जब हम लोग कुछ खाना बनाते हैं, so that way. But if you let them run wild like parsley, growing all over the place with no direction, you'll have a jungle of assets, abundant but chaotic and probably full of weeds. So that's my take. And of course, another example comes to my mind is imagine checking your stocks like you check your fridge, regularly tossing out the expired ones, and that is the bad investments, and restocking fresh picks. Otherwise, you'll end up with financial leftovers, which nobody wants. So these are my two takeaways here for your questions.
Beautiful.
So
Thank you.
yes, I completely agree. Even my say is going to be the same, that if it's like parsley and scattered, you will have money, but it won't be proper organized, and something which is not organized is going to be difficult to handle. And if you are managing it properly, watering it and giving proper sunlight, then definitely you're going to get good fruits. And the fruits always depend on the root. So take care of the roots. You will get good fruits and you can enjoy them. And I love the analogy which she gave about the stocks, like keeping the fridge, removing the old stale food and keeping fresh food. That applies even with the stocks or any kind of investment, regular management. And that is, which is why we say, I always take a financial health checkup of my students. And you need to do a financial health checkup at least every 6 months or at least once a year. The way you do regular health checkup once a year, you should do a financial health checkup also. So yes, you need to take care of it, and you will get good fruits from that.
Absolutely. This is very nice because if you are not knowing from the root, because we have some money beliefs. as Maria
Yes.
informed, because she was not able to close, because there are money beliefs which I work personally on. Because that money doesn't grow on. How many of you heard this? Money doesn't grow on tree. Money is, yeah, money is nothing. But many people have heard about this also, right? Money is something which is this is not a bliss, it's a curse, right? Every person cannot become a rich. Rich, yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Sandra. So this is what we are personally working on. I am personally working on your deep-rooted work. Because this is the way when somebody, if you have noticed Maria was not able to close her eyes. She was having a self-doubt, whether I be able to get it. In your unconscious mind, it was going on, right? And you take the time and then slowly close your eyes. There is three things which I want to talk about. Subconscious mind plays with the unconscious mind when having a doubt. Subconscious mind tests. Okay, so that is the time when we easily can get the energy. That maybe that was the thing which was something is deeply rooted inside you, which is
Can you
stopping
repeat
you.
what you just said? Sorry.
Yeah, subconscious mind. Okay, when my conscious mind is in a doubt, right, whether I can achieve it, my subconscious mind then testing it, test it out. Okay, because we are not allowing them to go through this properly. There is an obstructions, right? Because I am doubting on myself. Is I am eligible to get 10 crore? Why not? Because there are certain things which we have worked on the money belief, right? So when we are working on the deep rooted, on the unconscious mind, some will say unconscious, some will say subconscious, both are same. So when we are working on the deep-rooted money matter, then the money will start increase. Okay, that is the basic things which we work on, which Hypnosis NLP taught me, because I was like Maria sometime. I was unable to accept. Even I did not accept my acknowledgement. Now you people are telling me thank you. If you have met me 1 month earlier also, I cannot say that I cannot receive thank you. Yes, there are certain things, but Hypnosis NLP helps. Right? When you start accepting you, when you start self-loving you, that is what she was talking about, honey, mirror magic. The time you start acknowledging yourself, the time you start self-love, when you start taking care of health, that what Dr. Tazyn has followed, Ms. Tazyn specifically has mentioned, is how much your health is important. How many of you have taken care of your health? Just be honest to yourself. How many of you are taking care of your wealth? Because I personally worked with an CXO. She was having this quiet question. I don't know how to manage wealth. I also write the same thing because I thought she's here. So every wealth coach, she asks the same question. How do I manage my wealth? And that is the truth. Because when you are getting 5-digit number, 6-digit number, 7-digit number, you need a proper wealth coach to design your wealth management. Anyways, I will be coming to both of you because I need your both. Because you have two people are from the different, things to learn about. Because I never heard about financial health. And I'm really interested to know more about it. And I want to know about the retirement. The best part is that your skills doesn't retire. I want to more explore on this, on the financial matter, because I need to know more on finance. That is what Maria speaks about. Her book speaks about. Soma's book speaks about. Salia's goal. So I am Fida of Kanban board. I want to go and I want to explore more about it. So health, the Dr. Tazyn is someone who is helping my dad's journey. She is also a cancer patient, and she has already mentioned about this. And she is running her Mind Over Cancer. She is an owner of that. I have shared the link. Please join that WhatsApp group. She is doing extremely well, and I'm thankful, Dr. Tazyn, that you have specifically called me in your community to give and serve them with the knowledge which I'm getting from my mentor.
Thank you. Thank you. I am honored to have you in my community. Thank you so much.
I'm coming every day. I'm going to disturb you now. So please, So yes, all all, and thank you for everybody. Still, it's 10:04. We have crossed, but you are still there. Thank you for your energy. God bless you all with tremendous wealth. Thank you, Sandra.
Devasmita, I want to make a small mention here.
Yeah,
I
sure.
have here on this group Nazia from Andaman.
Yeah,
She
thank
joined
you
all the
so
way
much.
from there.
Yeah.
And George Thomas from Muscat. I think
Okay.
Wow.
he joined from there. And of
Wow.
course, Sandra D'Souza is my very, very old colleague.
Wow.
Hi, George. So she's here from Mumbai.
Yeah,
Just thought I
amazing.
should mention them, and they've taken the trouble to, be there.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Super.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank
Did
you
you
for being
enjoy?
here.
Yeah,
Thank
did
you
you enjoy?
everyone for being here, and thanks to
Yes,
the magnificent
Neha,
here. Absolutely enjoyed
Tanvira,
that.
Sagar,
Thank you. And
Dr. Pasbola, Kavita. Thank you for being here.
thank you
You,
so
it
much.
was a
And did
pleasure
you
to
all
have you all and
enjoy?
listen to
Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess you all have enjoyed the values, whatever we have tried to give. This year, all the speakers has mentioned, their art, take a panna hota hai na, that is, we know this is all our valuable knowledge. They have worked on and they have given it to you. So I hope we have done a justice to give you whatever the value we can give. So thank you
Yes,
so
and feel
much.
free to connect with anybody who you would like to meet up with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Details are
I'm
there on the group.
I'm also sharing the checklist which I forgot, which I
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
told
yeah.
the
Please do.
homework
Yeah.
for 1 week.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
please go ahead and do this needful. It's very important, and people generally ignore or forget also to do this. So here it is.
Suman, one more request. Can you just put this in the WhatsApp group? Because this, if I close
Sure.
this, then they won't go
Yes.
get it.
Yes. I'll do that.
So thank you
I've
I'll
done
do
so
it. I've done it. I've done shared in the
much.
WhatsApp group.
Thank you
Okay.
so
Thank
much,
you.
Dr.
Thank you.
Dr. Yes. So we'll meet you in the next coming Tuesday with two more powerful coaches. Her name is Geeta Ramachandran, and another is we are missing you also, Arpita, here today. She is also an art therapist. She will be there joining with us.
Yeah.
Or yes, Maria, remember
Next Tuesday, yes.
next
Arpita
Tuesday.
is joining.
But
Yeah.
she is working. She is actually traveling this week, so she will be joining next week along with all the speakers. Thank you, Dr. Tazyn, Dr. Salia. Dr. Salia, please put your doctor.
We'll make her do it the next time. Definitely.
Yeah. Maria.
Can't forget next time because I know I'll
Yes,
get a
you
mistake from you.
cannot miss it.
Maria, Suman, and Honey. Who Honey was there till the end. I can understand her session was going on, and she is everybody with your time is their specific, their powerful time they have come. They have given you the, and thanks to me also, we are also all working professionals here. And thank you to all the beautiful people who are you, because we are, your growth is ultimately our growth. So you are the person for whom we have decided, and those who are watching in Trends and Suggestion, for them also, and for you people who have showed your energy. Yes, it is not possible without you, right? So you just pat your back and say, we are the all this of us, this has happened. So pat your back and say, we are the one, right? This is your energy. Thank you so much. We'll meet next Tuesday with the same panelists and two more. Yeah, a lot of learning is going to come. Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Thank
you. Good night.
Yeah.
Good
Good
night.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.